Sweet Virgo, sit down. Please, just sit down for a moment. What I'm about to share with you came through in a way I have never experienced before. This morning, before dawn, I woke from the deepest sleep with tears already streaming down my face. There was a presence in my room, gentle, maternal, filled with a love so profound it made my chest ache. And in that sacred space between worlds, I heard a voice say, "Tell my child I am here. Tell them I see everything. Tell them I never left." I am Celestia Ardant, and I have walked this path of spirit communication for many years. But this message, this urgent, tender transmission from a mother who has crossed over, carries a weight that transcends ordinary readings. If you feel drawn to these words, if something inside you stirred the moment you saw this title, it is because she made sure you would find it. Before we go any further, I need you to type your mother's name in the comments below. If she has passed, type her name with love. If she is still with you but your relationship feels distant or broken, type her name anyway. This reading holds medicine for both situations, because a mother's love does not end with death, and it does not diminish with distance. When you type her name, you open a channel. You give permission for her spirit to reach you through these words. You create a bridge between the physical and the eternal. Tonight, I will light a pink candle and speak every mother's name aloud, asking Archangel Michael to wrap each daughter and son in the wings of divine protection and maternal love that never dies. Your mother, whether in body or in spirit, has something crucial to tell you. And she asked the warrior angel, the protector of souls, the guardian of truth, to make sure this message reaches you. So breathe. Let the tears come if they need to. And listen with your heart, not just your mind. When I sat with my cards this morning, still shaken by that pre-dawn visitation, I asked, what does this Virgo mother want her child to know? What is so urgent that she would cross dimensions to deliver it? The first card revealed was the Empress. She is showing herself to you, Virgo. The Empress is the ultimate mother archetype, abundant, nurturing, creative, life-giving. But notice something about this card. The Empress sits on a throne surrounded by a lush garden, ripe with grain and flowing water. She is not working in the garden. She is not struggling. She is simply being, and from her being, everything flourishes. Your mother wants you to know that you do not have to earn love through suffering. You do not have to prove your worth through exhaustion. You do not have to sacrifice your joy to be considered good, responsible, or worthy of care. She sees how hard you have been working. She sees how much you carry. She sees the way you give until there is nothing left for yourself. And from the other side, where she can see the bigger picture, where the illusions of this world have fallen away, she is saying, stop. Rest. Let yourself receive. For those of you whose mothers are still alive but the relationship is complicated, she represents the mother you needed, the love that perhaps was not given in the way you deserved. This card says that healing is possible. Forgiveness is available. And whether reconciliation happens in this lifetime or the next, the love between mother and child exists beyond human mistakes. I pulled another card, asking what she most wants you to understand right now. The Six of Cups appeared. Childhood. Innocence. Memories. Healing the inner child. Virgo, your mother is asking you to remember who you were before the world taught you to be afraid. Before disappointment hardened your heart. Before betrayal made you suspicious. Before loss made you feel abandoned. There was a version of you that laughed easily, that trusted completely, that believed in magic and miracles and the goodness of people. That child still exists within you, Virgo. Wounded, yes. Hidden, perhaps. But alive. And your mother, from her place in the eternal, is reaching back through time to hold that child, to heal that child, to remind you that it is safe to be soft again. She knows about the pain you carry from your childhood. She knows about the moments you felt unseen, unheard, or misunderstood. If she was the source of some of that pain, she understands it now in ways she could not while living. If others caused it and she was unable to protect you, she feels that grief deeply. The Six of Cups is her way of saying, I am sorry for what I could not give you. I am sorry for what I did not know. I am sorry for the ways I was human and flawed and limited. But I am also here now, in a form that transcends all of that, offering you a love that is finally pure, unconditional, and complete. Then something extraordinary happened. As I sat with these cards, contemplating their meaning, a third card simply slid out of the deck and placed itself between the other two. The Strength card. But not just any version of strength. The image shows a woman gently closing the mouth of a lion, not through force, but through calm presence. She wears a crown of flowers and the infinity symbol hovers above her head. This is power that does not dominate. This is courage that does not fight. This is mastery born from gentleness. Your mother is telling you that you are stronger than you know, but not in the way you have been trying to be strong. Not through control, perfectionism, or holding everything together by sheer will. Real strength, she says, comes from vulnerability, from admitting when you are tired, from asking for help, from letting your guard down with people who have earned your trust. The lion in this card represents your wild heart, your passion, your anger, your grief, your desires, all the feelings you have learned to tame or suppress because you thought they were too much, too messy, too inconvenient for others. Your mother is saying, feel them. All of them. You do not have to be composed all the time. You do not have to have it all figured out. You are allowed to be a beautiful, complicated, feeling human being. And here is where Archangel Michael enters the reading, because I pulled a clarifying card asking, how is Archangel Michael involved in delivering this message? The answer was the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, divine communication, a message cutting through confusion. Archangel Michael is known as the angel of truth and protection. He carries a flaming sword that cuts through illusion, fear, and deception. When your mother needed to reach you, when she saw you struggling and wanted desperately to comfort you, she went to Michael, the messenger, the guardian, the one who ensures that communications from the other side reach their intended recipient. Michael's presence in this reading confirms that every word you are reading right now is divinely guided. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is orchestrated grace. Your mother knew that logical, analytical Virgo would need more than feelings or dreams. You would need confirmation. You would need a message delivered in a way you could not dismiss or rationalize away. So she asked the angel who specializes in undeniable truth to make sure this reached you. I need to pause here and tell you something that happened as I was preparing this reading. I asked Spirit to show me the specific message your mother wants you to receive, the actual words she would say if she could speak to you right now. I closed my eyes, placed my hands over my heart, and waited. What came through was this. My beloved child, I see you crying alone at night. I see you questioning whether you made the right choices. I see you wondering if you are enough, if you are worthy, if you are lovable. And I need you to hear me when I say, you are my greatest achievement. Not because of what you have accomplished, but because of who you are. Your kindness in a harsh world. Your integrity when it would be easier to compromise. Your capacity to love even after being hurt. These things make me so proud I could weep with joy. I know I was not perfect. I know there were things I said or did not say, things I did or failed to do that hurt you. If I could come back for just one moment, I would hold you and apologize for every time I made you feel small, every time my own pain caused me to miss yours, every time I was too wrapped up in my own struggles to see what you needed. But I cannot come back, sweet one. So instead, I am asking Michael to carry this message. Forgive me, and forgive yourself. Release the guilt you carry about things you think you should have done differently. Release the burden of trying to be perfect. Release the belief that you have to save everyone or fix everything. You are doing better than you think. You are healing, even when it does not feel like it. You are growing, even when the progress seems invisible. And you are so loved, by me, by the angels, by the divine itself. Stop waiting for permission to be happy. Stop postponing your joy until everything is perfect or everyone is pleased. Life is happening now, and I do not want you to miss it the way I sometimes did. Do the thing that scares you. Love the person your heart is pulling you toward. Take the risk. Make the change. Choose yourself, not selfishly, but sacredly. Honor the life you have been given by actually living it. I am with you always. In the cardinals that visit your window. In the songs that randomly play exactly when you need them. In the sudden warmth you feel when you think of me. In the dreams where we meet and everything feels okay again. I am there, loving you across the veil, cheering for you, believing in you, wrapping you in a mother's love that death cannot diminish. Virgo, I am crying as I type these words because the energy in my space right now is overwhelming. If you feel emotional reading this, if your chest feels tight and your eyes are burning with unshed tears, that is her. That is your mother's spirit confirming that this message is for you. Let me show you what else the cards revealed. I asked, what does this Virgo most need to do in response to this message? The Ten of Cups appeared. Family. Emotional fulfillment. True happiness. The rainbow after the storm. Your mother wants you to build the family you deserve, whether that is through blood, through choice, through partnership, or through community. She wants you to experience the kind of love that feels like home. She wants you to stop settling for relationships that drain you, situations that diminish you, or dynamics where you are constantly the giver and never the receiver. The Ten of Cups shows a couple with their arms around each other, two children playing nearby, and a rainbow arching over a beautiful home. This is not fantasy, Virgo. This is what your mother is praying for you to experience. This is what she is working on from the other side, helping to align circumstances, remove obstacles, and guide the right people into your path. But you have to let her help you. You have to stop pushing away blessings because you do not think you deserve them. You have to stop sabotaging good things because you are waiting for the other shoe to drop. You have to start believing that happiness is not only possible for other people, it is possible for you. Then came the final card, the message that brought everything together. Temperance, balance, patience, divine timing, alchemy. Temperance shows an angel with 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, pouring liquid between 2 cups, mixing, blending, creating something new from what already exists. This angel is said to be Archangel Michael himself in some tarot traditions. Your mother is asking you to practice patience with yourself and your healing journey. Things will not change overnight. Grief comes in waves. Healing is not linear. Growth happens in spirals, and sometimes you will feel like you are back where you started when really you are just circling the same lesson at a higher level of understanding. Michael's message through this card is, trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to. Trust that what you have been through was not wasted, it was preparation. Trust that the delays were protection. Trust that the closed doors saved you from paths that would have destroyed you. Your mother and Michael are working together, blending earthly love with heavenly protection, creating alchemy in your life that will transform pain into purpose, grief into gratitude, and loneliness into profound connection. There is one more thing I need to tell you, something that Spirit is insisting I include. If your mother passed suddenly, if you never got to say goodbye, if there were words left unspoken or wounds left unhealed, she wants you to know that she understands everything now. She feels what you felt. She knows what you wanted to say. And from her expanded perspective, she forgives everything and asks for your forgiveness in return. If your mother is still alive but you are estranged, if the relationship is toxic or painful, if you have had to create distance for your own well-being, she is showing up in this reading as the soul version of herself, the highest version, the one who exists beyond ego and wound and pattern. That version loves you unconditionally and supports your choices, even the ones that involve separating from her physical presence. And if your mother is alive and your relationship is beautiful and close, this message is a celebration of that bond and a reminder to cherish every moment while you can. Grief comes to us all eventually, Virgo. But so does grace. I pulled one final card, asking Michael directly, what do you want Virgo to know? The card was the Page of Cups. A message of love. An emotional offer. A tender beginning. Michael is saying that new blessings are coming. Opportunities to experience love in fresh ways. A chance to start again, to try again, to hope again. The Page of Cups brings invitations to joy, to connection, to creative expression, to emotional fulfillment. Your mother's spirit, delivered through Michael's protection, is essentially saying, the best is yet to come, my child. Do not give up. Do not close your heart. Do not let the past convince you that the future cannot be different. I am watching over you, preparing the way, and when you are ready, when you have rested and healed and remembered who you truly are, miracles are waiting. So tonight, Virgo, I want you to do something. Light a candle, any color, any size. Sit with it in the darkness and speak to your mother. Out loud. Tell her everything. The anger, the love, the grief, the gratitude, the confusion, the longing. Tell her what you wish you had said. Tell her what you are afraid of. Tell her about your life now and the person you are becoming. She will hear you. I promise you this. And then listen. In the silence. In the stillness. In the gentle whisper of your own heart. She will answer. Not necessarily in words. Maybe in a feeling. Maybe in a memory that surfaces unexpectedly. Maybe in a sign that appears tomorrow. Something small but unmistakable that makes you smile through tears because you know it is her. Type your mother's name below. Let me hold it in tonight's prayer. Let me offer it to Archangel Michael along with a petition for your continued protection, healing, and blessing. Your mother loves you, Virgo. She never stopped. She never will. And neither will the angels who guard you. You are safe. You are seen. You are so deeply, infinitely loved. Baby angel Dizzy Da. Wait. There is more. As I prepared to close this reading, to seal the sacred space and thank the spirits for their presence, something shifted in the air around me. The candle flame I had lit earlier, steady and calm throughout the entire reading, suddenly flickered wildly, dancing as though caught in an invisible wind. And then, without any prompting from me, 3 more cards fell from the deck. This is your mother insisting that I tell you the rest. This is her saying, not yet. There is something else my child needs to hear. Something they are not expecting. Something that will change how they see what is coming. I picked up the 3 cards with trembling hands, and when I turned them over, I understood why she refused to let this message end. The first card, the Hierophant. The second card, 2 of Pentacles. The third card, Knight of Cups. Virgo, your mother is not only sending you comfort and love. She is sending you a prophecy. She is showing you what is about to unfold in your life, and why she needed Michael to deliver this message with such urgency. The Hierophant speaks of tradition, commitment, sacred unions, and spiritual contracts. This card appears when something is about to become official, formalized, blessed by both earthly and divine authority. Your mother is telling you that a significant commitment is approaching. For many of you, this is about marriage or a deeply serious partnership finally taking form. For others, it may be a spiritual initiation, a career milestone, or a decision that will anchor you into the next chapter of your life. But here's what makes me weep. She is saying she will be there. At your wedding, if that is what comes. At your promotion celebration. At the moment you sign the papers for your first home. At the birth of your children, if that is your path. She will be there in ways that you will feel, even if you cannot see her with physical eyes. The Hierophant also represents blessings from ancestors, and your mother is gathering the grandmothers, the great-grandmothers, all the maternal lineage that came before her, to stand behind you as you step into this new beginning. You are not walking into your future alone, Virgo. You are walking with an entire army of women who loved you before you were born and will continue loving you long after you leave this earth. I asked Spirit to clarify, when? When will this commitment, this blessing, this sacred moment arrive? The 2 of Pentacles gave me the answer. Soon. Very soon. Within cycles, perhaps 2 months, 2 seasons, or connected to a significant date involving the number 2. But the timing is delicate, requiring balance. The figure in this card juggles 2 pentacles in an infinity loop, dancing with the ebb and flow of life's rhythm. Your mother is cautioning you not to rush, but also not to resist when the moment arrives. There is a divine timing to what is unfolding, and your job is to remain flexible, grounded, and open. Trust that what is meant for you will find you, but do not close yourself off to possibilities simply because they look different than you imagined. The 2 of Pentacles also suggests that you may be balancing 2 options, 2 paths, or 2 different aspects of your life right now. Perhaps you are weighing a practical choice against a heart-led choice. Perhaps you are torn between staying where you are and taking a leap into the unknown. Perhaps you are trying to honor both your responsibilities and your dreams. Your mother's guidance through this card is clear. You can hold both. You do not have to choose between security and joy, between duty and desire, between logic and love. The infinity symbol in this card promises that with divine help, you can integrate all parts of yourself and all aspects of your life into a harmonious whole. But then came the Knight of Cups, and this is where the message became so specific, so personal, that I had to pause and make sure I was reading it correctly. Virgo, there is someone coming. Or perhaps someone already present in your life who is about to reveal their true feelings. The Knight of Cups is the romantic of the tarot, the one who rides in with a chalice filled with emotional offering, the one who speaks the language of poetry and devotion, the one who is not afraid to be vulnerable in pursuit of real connection. Your mother sees this person. She has seen them before you have fully recognized them. And she is using this reading to prepare your heart so that when they arrive, or when they finally speak, you do not push them away out of fear or disbelief. This person carries qualities that matter: sincerity, emotional depth, artistic or spiritual sensitivity, and a genuine desire to build something meaningful with you. They are not playing games. They are not offering you half measures or convenient arrangements. They are coming with intention, with clarity, with a cup overflowing with everything you have secretly hoped for but were afraid to ask for. Your mother is showing me that she has actually been guiding this person toward you. In their dreams, in their thoughts, in the strange synchronicities that keep bringing your energy into their awareness. She has been working behind the scenes, orchestrating divine appointments, clearing obstacles, ensuring that when the time is right, your paths will cross in a way that cannot be ignored or dismissed. For those of you who have been hurt before, who have walls built so high that even angels would struggle to climb them, your mother is gently saying, this one is different. This one has been prepared for you. This one has done their own healing work. This one has been taught by their own suffering to value what is real, to cherish what is sacred, to treat love with the reverence it deserves. And she is asking you, pleading with you, not to sabotage this when it comes. Not to test them into exhaustion. Not to punish them for the sins of those who came before. Not to hide behind your competence, your independence, your I don't need anyone armor. You are allowed to need someone, Virgo. You are allowed to want partnership. You are allowed to soften, to lean, to let yourself be chosen and cherished and held. I pulled one more clarifying card because I needed to understand, what does Virgo need to release in order to receive this blessing, this commitment, this love that is coming? The card was the Five of Cups. Grief. Disappointment. Focus on what was lost rather than what remains. Oh, Virgo. Your mother sees how long you have been mourning. Mourning her, yes, if she has passed. But also mourning the versions of your life that did not come to pass. The relationships that ended. The dreams that died. The person you thought you would be by now. The happiness that seemed so close and then slipped through your fingers. The figure in the Five of Cups stands before three spilled chalices, head bowed, cloak covering their body in grief. But behind them, unnoticed, stand two full cups. And beyond that, a bridge leading to a castle on the distant shore. There is still hope. There is still possibility. There is still a path forward. But they cannot see it because they are facing the wrong direction. Your mother is asking you to turn around. To stop staring at what is gone and start noticing what is still here. To stop defining yourself by your losses and start claiming your potential. To stop waiting for the past to return and start building toward a future that honors both your grief and your growth. She is not asking you to forget. She is not asking you to pretend the pain never happened. She is asking you to integrate it, to carry it as wisdom rather than as weight, to let it soften you rather than harden you. The bridge in this card is significant. It represents the transition from where you are to where you are meant to be. But you have to choose to cross it. You have to pick up those remaining cups and take them with you. You have to believe that what is waiting on the other side is worth the journey. And now, the final message. The one that ties everything together. The reason your mother went to Archangel Michael with such urgency. The truth she needs you to hear before this window closes. I asked, what is the most important thing Virgo must understand right now? The card that appeared was Judgment. Awakening. Resurrection. Second chances. Divine calling. Virgo, you are being called forth. Not in some vague, distant future. Now. In this very season of your life. You are being summoned by the universe itself to step into a new level of existence, consciousness, and purpose. The Judgment card shows an angel, often interpreted as Gabriel or Michael, blowing a trumpet while figures rise from coffins, arms outstretched toward heaven. This is the card of rebirth, of emerging from what felt like death, of discovering that endings were actually preparation for unprecedented beginnings. Your mother's death, if she has passed, or the death of your old relationship with her, if you are estranged, was not the end of her influence in your life. It was the transformation of it. She can help you now in ways she could not help you before. She can see clearly now what was obscured by human limitation then. She can love you now with a purity that earthly relationships, with all their complications and conditions, rarely achieve. And she is using that expanded vision, that elevated love, to call you forward. To say, rise. You have grieved enough. You have suffered enough. You have waited enough. It is time. Time to choose the relationship that honors you. Time to pursue the dream that terrifies you. Time to speak the truth that has been burning in your throat. Time to forgive yourself for being human, for making mistakes, for not having all the answers. Time to accept that you are worthy of the very things you have been helping others achieve. Time to live as though your life matters, because it does. Your mother did not cross the veil and petition Archangel Michael just to comfort you. She did it to activate you. She did it to wake you up. She did it to remind you that you carry her strength, her resilience, her capacity to love fiercely even in the face of impossible circumstances. The Judgment card is a card of legacy. What will yours be, Virgo? Will you spend the rest of your life playing small, playing safe, playing the role that everyone expects? Or will you rise to meet the person you were created to be? Your mother is blowing the trumpet. Michael is standing guard to ensure you hear it. The universe has arranged every element of this moment to deliver this message. Now the choice is yours. Before you go, before you scroll away, before you let this moment pass, I need you to do something. Speak out loud, yes, out loud, even if you are alone, these words. I hear you, Mom. I feel you. I receive your love, your blessing, and your guidance. I choose to honor your memory by living fully, by loving bravely, by becoming everything you believed I could be. I release what needs to be released. I embrace what is coming. I trust that you and Michael are guiding my path. Thank you. I love you. Amen. Say it with your whole heart. Let the words vibrate in your chest, in your throat, in the air around you. Let them travel across dimensions to where she waits, listening, hoping, believing in you with a mother's unwavering faith. And then, this is important, watch for her response. Over the next 7 days, she will send you signs. She will confirm that she heard you, that she is with you, that this reading was indeed meant for you. Look for unexpected encounters with butterflies or specific bird songs that meant something to both of you, playing at random moments, dreams where she appears healthy, happy, whole, finding objects associated with her in unusual places, strangers saying things to you that sound exactly like something she would say, sudden warmth or pleasant chills when you think of her, technology acting strangely when you are emotional about her. These are not coincidences, Virgo. These are communications. These are her ways of saying, yes, my child. I am here. I have always been here. And I will never, ever leave you. I am going to light that pink candle now, as I promised. I am going to speak every mother's name that appears in the comments. I am going to ask Michael to wrap each of you, every hurting, hoping, healing Virgo heart, in wings of protection and peace. And I am going to pray that you feel her tonight. That you sense her presence in a way that brings comfort rather than pain, connection rather than loss, hope rather than despair. Your mother loves you, Virgo. More than words can capture. More than death can diminish. More than time or distance or anything else can change. And she is asking you, through me, through Michael, through the cards, through every synchronicity that brought you to this reading. Live. Truly live. Not just survive, not just get through, not just make it to the next day. Live with your whole heart. Love with your full capacity. Laugh until your sides hurt. Dance like no one is watching. Take the chance. Make the call. Say the thing. Be the person. Do it for her. Do it for yourself. Do it because life is precious and short and wild and beautiful, and you only get one. She is cheering for you from the other side, Virgo. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest, that lightness trying to break through the grief, that small voice whispering that maybe, just maybe, everything is going to be okay? That is her. That is always her. And that is always available to you, whenever you need it. Type her name below. Let me hold you in prayer tonight. Let Celestia Ardente be the bridge between worlds for just this moment, carrying your love to her and her love back to you. You are not alone, beloved Virgo. You have never been alone. And you never will be. She is with you. Michael is with you. And the life you are meant to live is waiting. All you have to do is say yes.